Welcome to another hockey night in Simsbury. It's been a while since we've been here. I believe our last game on Simsbury Community Television was January 4th, so I'm excited to be back. Tonight we've got another really good matchup for our Simsbury Trojans. They take on the Green Dragons from Hamden. Hamden is a perennial powerhouse. This year's been a tough year for them. Coached by Todd Hall, who's been around for a long time. Hamden comes in at 1-12, believe it or not, after 13 games. Their lone victory about a week and a half ago against the West Haven Co-op, 2-0. On the other side of the coin are our Simsbury Trojans, who have had an amazing start to the year. They've played 14 games right now and have gone 11-1 with 2 ties. The 2 ties have come against Glastonbury, and then most recently, this past Monday, they tied St. Joe's 4-4. Really good game. Simsbury comes into the game ranked number 3 in the state of Connecticut in Division I, while Hamden comes in ranked 13. So we're shooting for a good matchup tonight. Hamden dresses mostly juniors, where there is a good sprinkling of juniors and seniors across the Simsbury Trojan team. So we are about 5 minutes from puck drop. We'll be back with you right after this. All right. On camera with me today will be Nicholas Sinacori. He's doing 2 jobs for the game today. He's manning our main camera as well as providing some color commentary for the game. We are back right before first period action. Our Trojans are fired up, skating around. There's about 20 seconds to go before our national anthem. And we're ready for a good matchup as the Green Dragons take the right side of the rink here. And they continue their warm-ups. As I mentioned in the pregame, they are a perennial powerhouse in the state of Connecticut, Division I. This year they're having a very off year, which is unlike the Green Dragons. Similar to Simsbury, I'm sure the Dragons lose some players to some of the prep schools, as well as some of the other Catholic high schools in the area, most notably Notre Dame of West Haven, Xavier, and perhaps a couple of the others in the area. All right, we are ready, Nicholas. Ready? How's it look up there?
Looks great.
Okay. All right, here we go.
What? Okay. Okay.
All right, here we go with the lineups. Giovanni Di Stefanis. He's a forward junior. Wow, freshman, number 5. Thomas Motti gets the start for the Green Dragons. Number 16, that is Edwin Misevich, who is a sophomore. And starting in goal, looks like number 1, Brody Sargolini. He's a junior. Now for our Simsbury Trojans. And as you can hear over the loudspeaker, we have the Might Be Simsbury Youth Hockey Team with us tonight. Number 4, forward Quinn Hagney will start at center. He's a senior. Reed Anastasio will be on left wing. Yep, Reed is on left wing tonight. Ty Petrus, a junior, will be right wing. As Ty's coaching our youth player on tapping Brendan Lynch's pads before he goes out to the blue line. Luke Melanson, senior captain, will be the left defenseman. And then on defense, Senior number 17, Reed Bolger, another captain, co-captain of the team. And then Brendan Lynch, senior for Simsbury, will take the net. All right, the Green Dragons dress 20 players while Simsbury dresses 22. And here we are ready for the national anthem. All right, Nicholas, here we go, buddy. What do you think? What are you expecting tonight? High-powered action, fast? You think our Trojans are start off slow?
I don't know. It's going to be. We have to wait and see.
That's a good point. We watched the second period of their game against St. Joe's on Monday, and St. Joe's was a really good team. They're in Division I as well. They tied our Trojans 4-4. As we mentioned in the opening, our Trojans come into this contest with a record of 11-1-2. Again, their sole loss was, I think, the third game of the season. It was a while ago when they played New Canaan. It was on December 21st, and it was a pretty bad loss, 8-3. But after that, they rebounded very nicely and won 5 games in a row before tying Glastonbury, and then followed that tie-up with 4 wins in a row. So the Trojans have had an outstanding year under first-time coach Dave Alekna. He's done a tremendous job getting them fired up for the 2022-2023 season. Again, he faces off against longtime coach Todd Hall for the Hamden Green Dragons. So very, very interesting matchup, as Coach Alekna has had to do for a bunch of seasons. He's gone up against very seasoned coaches, and being in his first year here on the boys' side, he did coach girls hockey, varsity hockey, so he's certainly not new to the coaching scene, but just new to our varsity boys this year. All right, Nicholas, we are almost ready here for puck drop. As we mentioned, we've got Quinn Hegney.
Should be an exciting game.
It definitely should be. Quinn Hegney up against Thomas Matu. And a faceoff's won by Hegney. Back to Melanson. Melanson retreats into his own zone. Back to Reed Bolger. Bolger trying to set something up. Nice pass, rink wide to Reed Anastasio. Anastasio takes a quick shot behind the net. Bodies are flying back there. There goes Anastasio. He reverses course. Tries to get the puck to Petrus. And given up to a Green Dragon player who gives it right up at center ice. Melanson's met there by Giovanni De Cervantes. And as they called him, Gio, he got the puck around. Petrus shoves it back in, and the Trojans are looking for a line change. Out quickly is number 20 for our Simsbury Trojans, Gavin Bolger. He's on the puck immediately. Colby Wilhelm there now on D. Colby Wilhelm and Aiden Driscoll as the Green Dragons change up. There goes Driscoll going rink end to end, takes a quick shot on Brody Sargolini, the junior goalie for the Green Dragons. Puck being sent around. Colby Wilhelm tries to give a little cute pass over to Jack Beckinsale. It's broken up there by Captain Jack Gaffney. He's a senior for the Dragons. Ooh, Trojans comes rushing in. It's taken away by Gaffney. Gaffney dumps in, round the corner, chased at there by Wilhelm. Wilhelm right back over to his defensive partner, Driscoll. Nice pass up to Jack Beckinsale. Beckinsale rink wide over to Gavin Bolger. Bolger into the corner down there. Is taken away by the Dragons, and here come the Green Dragons. Number 27, Giovanni. So Gio DeStefanis. Gio is a junior for the Green Dragons. They look like they've come with some energy here. Edwin Misevich is out there. It looks like they're at least up front playing with two lines. Shot back, broken up there quickly by Kevin Winkler. Winkler back over to Max Berger. And TJ Perlman is on this line. Berger behind the net, trying to get the puck out front. Does so. A spin around by Winkler. Nice save by Brody. Puck goes over into the left-hand corner of Brody. Down deep. Reed Bolger and Luke Melanson on point there, trying to get the puck back out to the point. Perlman back down deep to Winkler. Winkler, again, reverses back in deep. Broken up there by the Dragons. Luke Melanson tried to keep it in, was not able to do so. Back to Reed Bolger. Bolger now over to Winkler. Kevin doing a great job to get the puck in down deep. Back to Bolger. And the puck just bounces out. So the Trojan players got to come off to tag up so they're not offsides. Trojans take the time to do a mini line change here. There's a puck back over to Bolger. Bolger now with Daniel Toothaker on his side. Back out to Vinny Matteo, who's camped out in front of the net. The puck goes wide of his stick. Back down into Toothaker. Toothaker and Mike Zapp. Assistant captain Mike Zapp takes a puck out. Nice pass to Wilhelm. Back through a crowd. Nice save by Brody. Toothaker just missed on a rebound, as that was a juicy rebound by Brody. Back out to Zapp. Michael Zapp gets it back over to Eli Monjou. Monjou makes a nice pass in deep. Simsbury's flying back there. So far, nothing to show for it. And the Green Dragons are happy to ice the puck as they needed a break. So we are just about 4 minutes gone into the first period, Nicholas, and there's been a lot of action down there by our Trojans.
Action.
Unbelievable, huh? That Brody, and I'm going to get his last name wrong, and I apologize, but Brody Sargolini has made some great saves. Brody's a junior. Who do we got down there? Quinn Hegney. Back over to Eli Monjou. Monjou goes in deep. Back in the corner. And off to the our right, Brody's left. Brody kicks the puck back. It goes back to Colby Wilhelm. Wilhelm makes a nice move on the blue line. Tipped in front. Another save by Brody. Simsbury swarming the front of the net. There's Colby Wilhelm. He gets the puck in deep now to Ty Petrus. Ty does a behind-the-back pass, tried to get it to Reed Anastasio. It's not able to do so, and the Green Dragons come up with it, but they can't get the puck out. It's back to Reed. He's got Hegney right in the front. He missed him. There's Petrus camped out right in the front of the net. Goes back out to Colby Wilhelm. Wilhelm back in deep to Anastasio. Anastasio makes a nice move on the Hamden defenseman, comes right out front. Nice quick pass, but it's stolen away by Hamden. And broken up again by Colby in center ice, and Petrus dumps it back in. So a dump and chase. There's a pass right to number 4, Hegney. Back over to Luke Melanson. Melanson is able to not keep it in. And yes, it was kept in. And here comes Winkler, I believe. Nope, that's Tommy Humphreys. Humphreys back to Gavin Bolger. And they are swarming down there. There's a nice pass to Reed. There's a shot. Great save by Brody. Toe save right Right-handed toe save by Brody, but taken right back by Jack Beckinsale, and here comes our Trojans. Back into their offensive zone. The Green Dragons retreat, and it's taken back there. Their defenseman tries to get it out, not able to do so. Simsbury keeps it in. Now they get it out. Nice little pass out by number 24, their captain, Jack Gaffney. Reed Bulger now takes the puck. Nice move by Luke Melanson as he takes the puck in deep. Back over to his counterpart. Back out to Melanson. Melanson takes a shot. Great save by Brody. So Simsbury is out shooting, I would say, the Green Dragons by a count of about 7 or 8 to 1. Don't you think at this point, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is it's an unbelievable attack that the Trojans are showing. Again, nothing to show for it right now. 9 minutes to go in the first period. As Simsbury comes around. Oh, puck almost snuck through. This is going to be another icing as the referee makes a quick call, picks the puck up, and the faceoff will be to the right of Brody Sargolini. Again, he is a junior goalie for the Hamden Green Dragons. Kevin Winkler down there taking the faceoff. Winkler wins the faceoff. Back to Aiden Driscoll. Driscoll shot on net. It's tipped wide. Back over to Driscoll. Driscoll gets it in deep. Again, back into Winkler. Winkler out looking for number 11 on the Simsbury team, TJ Perlman. Perlman's a junior forward. Oh, puck goes wide. Max Berger is over in the corner. Colby Wilhelm pinched in, trying to get a pass. Get a shot on net. Simsbury smelling blood here. All these, they're keeping their defense pinched in. And I would say the majority of this period, Nicholas, has been in the Simsbury offensive zone. There's a head of steam now for Colby Wilhelm. He's coming up to the defense. Loses the puck off his stick. Pass right back. Nice shot over. Great pass by Vincent Matteo. And he shot that over to number 22, Sam Puzo. Puzo just missed getting a puck on net. There's Daniel Toothaker down there now. Toothaker comes up with the puck. Back over to Vinny Matteo. Matteo goes deep to Puzo. Puzo back out to Toothaker. Toothaker a shot. Nice save again by Brody. Again, great job by Simsbury. It almost looks like they're on a power play, Nick, as they just continually keep pounding that goalie. It looks now they had a couple of shots there. We got 10 shots on net. Simsbury to 2 shots for Hamden. Good face-off win there. Nice shot in. That was a great face-off win by, I believe, Toothaker. He gave the puck up to Vinny Matteo. Give and go. Vinny took a shot right into the breadbasket of the Hamden goalie, which we've said a lot now. There's another nice win by Vinny Matteo. The puck is bouncing around. It's off in the thing, and finally the Trojans put the puck in the net. Sam Puzo, it pounced right to him. Puzo scores at just about the 8-minute mark in the first period. 1-0 Simsbury. Great goal by Sam Puzo on a deflection by Vincent Matteo on a rebound, a juicy rebound by Brody. So Sam Puzo puts the Trojans on the board 1-0. And we will call that the 11th shot on net, Nicholas. There's Quinn Hegney now. Reed Anastasio gets the puck in deep. Chased there by Hegney. Right side will be Ty Petras. Vinny Matteo does get the assist on that. That was great. Daniel Toothaker. There's a pass back to Luke Melanson. Goes off of one of the Hamden Green Dragons. I believe that was Edwin Misevich. And here comes the Dragons. They got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Here comes number 5 down on the left side. That was Thomas Matut. And a nice save there by Brendan Lynch. So a third shot on net. for Hamden. Brendan's happy to just hold it and glove it. Hegney now. Hegney tries to wins it again. Petrus skates over it. Captain Jack Gaffney gets it back over in the corner. Goes back over to Luke Melanson. Anastasio trying to get the puck out. Reed does a great job to get it by Gaffney, and then here comes Bulger. Bulger takes a beautiful pass up to Petrus. Ty makes a nice, nifty move. Can't get the puck out front. There's Anastasio back in the corner. He does a nice move himself out to get the puck out in front. Great save by Brody. Goes back to Luke Melanson on the point. Melanson looking in deep, gets the puck back over on the left-hand side. They tried to pass the puck over to Petrus and was blocked in front, so it goes down. Here's Reed. Reed's got some open ice here. He's got time and space as he gives the puck up to Melanson. Melanson tries to get around two Green Dragon defenders, and he's not able to do that as the Green Dragons are mucking it up a little bit at center ice. Bulger comes up with the puck. He makes another nifty pass to Eli Monju. Monju right in, tries to go blocker side high, just misses the net wide. Puck dances back out to center ice. And the Dragons are trying to get the puck in. They're not able to do so. There's Eli. Monju gets the puck back up to center ice. Stolen there by the Dragons. Back in on Brendan Lynch. There goes Driscoll. Aiden Driscoll takes the puck behind the net. He's got his head up. He finds Jack Beckinsale. He's taking it down the left side. Beckinsale right around the Green Dragon defenseman. In. Quick shot high over the glove side of Brody Sargolini. Here's another chance inside to Driscoll. Driscoll decides to retreat. Makes a little circle, comes back around, makes a lot of nifty moves. Backhand, broken up in front by the Green Dragons, and now they've got somewhat of a breakaway here, but here's Eli Monju. Great job by Eli to get back. Nice forecheck there. Trojans take the puck right away. Driscoll now up to Gavin Bulger. Gavin loses it at center ice, but it's picked up by Jack Beckinsale, and he shoves it in deep. Back in the corner there is a Simsbury. It looks like Tommy Humphreys. Humphreys with TJ Perlman and Winkler. The Green Dragons desperately trying to get the puck out. It's over there with Reed Bulger. He makes a nice pass to Luke. Another beautiful save by Brody Sargolini. Great job by Brody, and that's going to be at least the 13th or 14th shot on net compared to Hamden's 3. So Simsbury taking it to Hamden, just can't put the puck in the net. But they certainly, Nicholas, have had a really good first period. Here we go again, Kevin Winkler. Winkler with the nice face-off win. Takes the puck behind the net, trying to get it out. Stolen there by the Dragons. Dragons are happy to just get it out of their zone. It goes back to Reed. He's chased there by number 15 for the Dragons, Sean McMahon. Sean's a forward junior for Hamden. Now right back out in front. Oh, beautiful save by Brody. Holy cow. He's kind of standing on his head as Hamden again is just happy to ice it. Chased down there by Bode Becker, who they have in the program as a defenseman, a junior defenseman for the Green Dragons. So, unbelievable save, right, by Brody. That was incredible.
That was a heck of a save.
Very nice save. Another face-off win by Winkler. Stolen in the back by the Dragons. Kept in by Driscoll on the left point. Perlman tries to keep it in. And it's stolen rink wide there by Simsbury. Driscoll goes behind the net with looks like number 5, Thomas Matute. And then out breaks Winkler. Winkler down the left side. It's 1-on-4. Winkler gets a shot off, but it goes wide. Left side of the net. Our left side. Brody's right side. Puck given up there. Hamden dumps it in. They're happy to dump and chase. It's chased there by number 16, Edwin Misevich. Misevich now gives it up to Wilhelm. Wilhelm over the corner to 12, Max Berger. And it's a stop and play with 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go left in the first period. Simsbury ahead 1-0 on a goal by Sam Puzo with an assist to Vinny Matteo. There's Michael Zapp now at the taking center. Wins the faceoff. Vince Matteo. There's Zapp again. Takes it right in between the defense. And he was only able to get as far as about top of the circle. Goes back to Puzo. Puzo takes a shot on net. Zapp was right there. Jumped right over his stick. Bouncing puck. There goes back to Luke Melanson. Melanson makes a nice move at the point, but nice poke check there by number 3. That's Bode Becker for the Hamden Dragons. Simsbury takes the puck right back in. Luke Melanson in deep to Vinny Matteo. Vinny Matteo out to Zapp. Zapp tries to backhand one, and he's not able to do it. Captain Jack Gaffney makes a nice pass out. It's broken there by Vinny Matteo, and he shoots the puck wide. Simsbury swarming once again here. Sam Puzo over in the left corner. Melanson goes in deep. Hamden trying to just get a control of the puck. It goes nice pass out, and a beautiful pass by Luke Melanson to Mike Zapp, and Zapp makes it 2-0 Simsbury with 1 minute and 42 seconds to go in the first period. Great play there, Nicholas, by Luke Melanson, taking that puck all the way around the left side of the board, behind the net, and right out in front to a waiting Zapp.
That was a good play.
And a nice part about that, Nick, it was a pass right on Zapp's stick, and he didn't miss it.
That's correct.
He had a great shot at a open net, and there was nothing that Bodie Sargolini could do there. So again, 1 minute 42 seconds to go in the first period. The face-off won there by the Dragons. Ty Petras makes a nice move. Great pass over. Quick shot by Reed Anastasio. Broken up there by the Dragons. And it looks like we're either going to have a penalty here or stop and play. And number 6, Trevor Cathy, who's a forward sophomore for the Hamden Green Dragons, went down. And I think the referee was giving him a breather. So 2 nice goals in the first period by our Trojans. They've got 14 shots on net compared to Hamden's 3. Quinn Hegney now takes center. He's a face-off there. He wins it back to Petras. Oh, my goodness. Right over to Colby Wilhelm, and he just missed an open net. Here's a pass back to Reed Anastasio. I'm sorry, Eli Manju. Eli goes into the corner with number 27, Giovanni DeStantis. Back out by Simsbury. Here's Petras. He's got his head up. He makes what was trying to be a little toe drag there across the blue line, and he's questioning the offsides as he's trying to get a pass to Quinn Hegney. Nice move by Ty. It was just a little bit too neat, too cute, I would say, Nicholas, along the lines there. He tried to get a pass over to Hegney. Jack Beckinsale now with just under a minute, 57 seconds to go in the first period. Beckinsale wins the faceoff, forges ahead. Tommy Humphreys and Gavin Bolger are on this line. The Green Dragons break it out. That's Sean McMahon. McMahon dumps it into the right corner. Taken there by Luke Melanson. Melanson gets it right back to Reed Bolger. Bolger with his head up. Nice pass. Breakout. And here comes our Trojans. So there was a great pass to Tommy Humphreys. It looks like, right out in front of Beckinsale. And the puck just jumped over his blade of his stick. We got 20 seconds to go in the period. Here comes Simsbury again. It looks like it is Tommy Humphreys. He tries to get the puck out in front. He's not able to do so. There's Beckinsale in the corner. Beckinsale reverses action, gets the puck right back out, trying to get a pass out to number 20, Gavin Bolger. Nice save by Brody. A swipe there at the last minute by number 8. For the Simsbury Trojans, Tommy Humphreys, he's a junior forward. We have exactly 1 second to go, Nicholas. And Coach Alekna was going to pull the goalie to put an extra skater on. But this is just to try to get it to the front of the net before the sound goes off. All right, well, and that was probably the best period of hockey I've seen our Simsbury Trojans play. They've had at least 14 shots on goal, and that's not official, to Hamden's 3. Okay. And it looks like we've got a Simsbury Trojan down, so let's not go anywhere here. But it looks like somebody got hit right at the end, and they're bringing the trainer out. I don't know, Nicholas. Did you see what happened there?
No, I saw after they on left, he was just lying down.
Yeah. I wonder if he just got his skates taken out from underneath him. I did not see it. We'll have to look at that on tape. They've got him sitting up now.
Yeah.
And can we tell who that is? It looks like Daniel Toothaker. And it looks like he's going to be fine.
Looks like he's going to be fine.
Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
But here we go. That's good to see. Great to see. Right? So we will go to first period intermission. We are going to be joined by athletic director for Simsbury High School, Jeff Penny. But a real quick recap, Nicholas. We had 2 goals in the period. First goal by Sam Puzo, assisted by Vinny Matteo. Second goal by Mike Zapp, assisted by Luke Melanson. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes. A great start to the game, a 2-0 start for our Simsbury Trojans. We'll be back again with first period intermission, and Jeff Penny, athletic director from Simsbury High School. We'll be back right after this. All right, we are back. First period intermission here at the International Skating Center of Simsbury, where we are watching our Simsbury High School boys varsity Trojans against the Hamden Green Dragons. A great start for our Simsbury boys as they lead 2-0. My guest between periods here is someone we all know all too well on our SCTV broadcast, athletic director Jeff Penny. Jeff, so we were talking a little bit, unbelievable period. Huh?
Just beautiful skating, clean, good decision-making, clean passing. Clearly, knowledge and understanding of the game was there. Hamden's looking lighter on the bench than I've seen them in the past.
Yes.
But certainly our Trojans look fantastic tonight.
Unreal. And a nice carryover from a really tough game Monday against St. Joe's. I was here to watch the second period of that game, and it was back and forth. It was 2 good teams, 2 Division I teams in the state of Connecticut going after each other.
And we may see them again in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And certainly playing to a 4-4 tie, you always want to win those close games.
Right.
But Simsbury is 11-1-2 this year, and just playing extremely well. I mean, we could see it when we watch them skate now, and it's fun to watch. It's fun to be a part of. And, Monday was disappointing for us, and hopefully we get a second shot at that.
Yeah. I did get a chance to take a look at the CIAC standings, and our Trojans are 3 in the state. They went ahead of New Canaan, who's actually 4th, and I think they're behind Darien at 2, and it may be Notre Dame or Fairfield Prep at number 1, but they're right within striking distance of considered one of the best teams in the state of Connecticut.
And that matters. I believe the top 3 teams get a bye.
Okay.
We just started talking about that tonight. We're just starting to look past the regular season for planning purposes and say, what does it look like? And for us, if we could achieve a bye in round 1, host a game in round 2, that's a pretty nice way to go into the playoffs.
Oh, unbelievable. So this is their 15th game, right? They're 11-1, so 15th game. Then after this, they have 5 more? 20 games, okay. Yep. So that's an unbelievable run for them this year.
It's always a goal to get to 10 wins. To be there with 5 games left in the season is it's unbelievable. It's one of the best hockey seasons I've seen in a while. Our kids are just really putting it together. Along
that, talk to me a little bit about the new coach. I mean, and I said that early on. He's not new to coaching hockey as he coached our women's program, but Coach David Alekna has done an amazing job with this group of juniors, seniors, sophomores. We have 1 freshman out there, so incredible.
He has. And really hard to come in and come into a program that was a 500 program last year and turn it around like this, and just done a phenomenal job of working with the kids, communicating well. He's got a great coaching staff that's working with him, and they're handling situations themselves, and things seem to be going really, really well. The kids like it. They like the feedback. They like the vibe, and they're playing together as a team, and that's the best you can ask for.
And I will say, he started the season with not his senior goalie. right? Brady Davis stood on his head there early in the season to keep us in these games, and we won those games because the offense was so powerful.
And now to have him back and Brendan Lynch in the goal on the back end, it's a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
But certainly the team came out and played well those first 2 games where they had to.
Yeah.
And to keep us where we are now. And if things went different, we wouldn't be 3 in the state right now.
Absolutely. Tell me a little bit about the other sports going on at the school. I know on SCTV we did a boys basketball game. I think we've got a girls basketball game coming up. They're having an unbelievable run this winter. I saw wrestling the other night against Hall. I just happened to be there. So a lot of things going on positive-wise for Simsbury Athletics in the winter.
Always good to when you're winning. Wrestling won the CCC West again this year.
Wow.
I think that's 5 years in a row for them.
Oh, man.
They just beat Farmington tonight 78-3.
Oh.
They have their final home dual meet against Berlin on Friday night at the high school. Girls basketball hosting Conard tomorrow night. That's a big game for us.
Wow.
Boys basketball defeated Harding last night. You guys were there Monday night. I did a little quick spot on that too. Against a really, really unbelievable Northwest Catholic team.
I heard
Monday
that.
Night.
Yeah.
So, winter's going really well. Girls hockey won last night. With 10 seconds left to go in the game.
Oh, my
4-3 win over Suffield.
Wow.
So it's a busy week for us.
Yeah.
And it's been a good week so far.
And
we're hoping for a couple more days.
You're always a busy guy. You got a lot going on, and it doesn't stop. We roll right into the spring. I've been seeing our, some baseball, softball, all the folks now are getting ready. And I heard this Friday, today's Wednesday, this Friday is going to be almost 60. It's been a weird winter.
It has. The benefit of that is things are getting played when they're supposed to be getting played.
Right.
We don't have to jam them in at the end and mess up schedules. So, it's been a very mild winter, which is interesting. It's been different. I'm not going to say anything about how the weather relays to spring until we get there.
Right.
But hopefully we start
not a lot
on time.
of rain, right?
No, we want to get there. We want the weather to be good. We want our teams to start outside, and that's something that's happened. I want to say once in my career have we been able to have tryouts outside.
Yeah, good point.
March, if there's snow on the turf and on the grass, and we've had feet at times where you can't get out there. And we want the kids to get the chance to really show what they're made of and early on and get the work in and be outside.
Speaking of the turf and speaking of the football field there, how's it coming with the stands? I did see that everything was taken down. And then what's the plan there as far as timeline?
It's an awesome process.
Okay.
The company that's taking down the bleachers is literally doing it one board at a time.
Yeah.
They're able to recycle all the materials. They told me when I met with them yesterday, which is great news.
Good.
Being responsible with the materials and things like that. They're going to be done next week, ripping out the footings.
Okay.
And then it's a matter of when the company and the materials arrive and they can start putting in the new ones.
Okay.
We don't have an estimated completion date except that it's early August at the latest.
Okay.
The sooner the better, obviously, but we have alternate plans for spring, how we're going to run the sound system.
So the goal still would be have it ready for next fall's football season, soccer, all of that stuff, That's beautiful.
Yep.
Wow, that's terrific.
And it's going to look great. It already looks significantly different.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing what a fresh look looks like out there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think the energy that the students and the community brings to that stadium is going to get to be even better. And I'm looking forward to it.
Well, for those that, and I certainly haven't been maybe a handful of football games I've done for SCTV, but that is all Roger Coombs and his crew. I know it got tight in that booth up there, so it's nice to see some changes coming.
The booth is going to be bigger. There's entries on both sides. There's stairs up to the top.
Wow.
Roger's going to have a little bit more space. We'll make sure he's set up comfortable
so he doesn't fall over. I heard he fell over one night.
He broke his stool. Somebody coming down the ladder just kicked the bottom of the stool. The stool went up under, and poor Roger. Everybody felt terrible for him. We're glad he's okay.
Yeah.
He did the show anyways. The show must go on.
He's a professional.
And he put it on.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's terrific. Well, thank you very much for coming out tonight. Sounds like a tremendous amount of activity. Hopefully we see the same, intensity level from our Trojans in the next two periods, and this should end up being a good game for us.
If they can carry this pace and this clean form of hockey into the playoffs, I'm interested to see. I'm excited to see how far they can go.
Yeah, me too. That's great. Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. All right, Nicholas, we are back for second period action. Always great of athletic director Jeff Pinney to stop by and give us an update on some of the winter sports other than hockey going on. It sounds like our Simsbury Trojans are having a great winter season in a number of areas. Wrestling won the CCC West again, right? Basketball team made the postseason. The men and women's team has been doing great.
And you never know. Maybe soon we'll be doing filming figure skating in here.
Oh, boy, that's a topic for another day. There's a nice pass there. Quinn Hegney back out to Luke Melanson. Melanson's able to keep the puck in. Stolen there just briefly by number 5, Thomas Matute. Here comes Simsbury again back in, right out in front. Brody Sargolini, Nicholas, has done a great job in net for the Green Dragons. Here comes Simsbury again, back up. Nice save there by Brody. Oh, a swing and a miss by Luke Melanson that's taken away by the Green Dragons. Number 27, Giovanni DeStefanis. Outbreak Simsbury again, as Petrus was trying to wait there. Back into Hegney. Hegney now looking to pass out front. He does get Petrus. Petrus gets it over to Anastasio. Reed tries to get it back over to Colby Wilhelm. Oh, right out in front and missed there by Ty. So Hegney and Petrus go to the bench. Anastasio takes the puck on a clean sheet of ice, reverses course. Tape-to-tape stick passing here. Here's a Wilhelm. Wilhelm comes right in. He's right down. Right, scores! Colby Wilhelm with a beautiful drive just about 2 minutes into the second period, and it is 3-0 Simsbury. Unreal, Nicholas, huh?
Unreal.
Big goal there by Colby. He is a junior defenseman. Another shot on net, so that's 15 shots on goal for Simsbury. Hamden 3. But a beautiful move. Stole the puck at center ice and just moved right between the two defensemen. I'm going to say unassisted. Yeah, unassisted goal by Colby Wilhelm. Here's Gavin Bolger now in the corner over to Tommy Humphreys. Humphreys tries to get the puck out front. It goes all the way to the defense. Back to Bolger. And the puck bounces out over the blue line. Simsbury's relentless, Nicholas. They get the puck in once again. Back in the corner. The Green Dragons just desperately trying to get it out. That's number 28, Chase Cotton. Simsbury keeps it. Nice pass. Back out to, who's that? Aiden Driscoll. Driscoll goes high and wide. And Brody makes another nice save. Can't say it enough. He's a junior goalie, Sargolini. And Simsbury just coming back on the offense. And that right there is Max Berger. Taken by Luke Melanson. Melanson into Berger. There's Vince Matteo. And now the Dragons break out. It's broken there at the blue line by Melanson. Taken right back by Simsbury. Nice pass. Tries to get around defenseman there. Great pass again by Simsbury. That is TJ Perlman. Perlman looking back. Corner now to Winkler. Kevin Winkler back in the corner. Taken there by Vince Matteo. Matteo gets the puck back on a give and go with Melanson. Winkler now makes a nifty move around. Nice play there by Vince Matteo just to get the puck back out, and a better save by Brody. And here comes Perlman. TJ Perlman again keeps the puck out. That bounces over the blue line and out breaks the Hamden Green Dragons. That's number 15, Sean McMahon. He goes down in the corner. Reed Bolger gets the puck around. Vince Matteo there, back to Bolger. Bolger back around the net to Melanson. And out breaks Luke Melanson. He comes down the left-hand side. Smooth skater. Keeps the puck right on the shaft of his stick there. Tries to get through. Not able to do so. And it's broken up there by Quinn Smith. Smith's a junior defenseman for the Dragons. And that will be an icing. So once again, Nicholas, it does not look like Simsbury is letting up.
Wonder where our student section is tonight.
That's a very good point.
Maybe they decided to go watch the high school play of Matilda
Yeah, it could
instead
be.
of watching hockey.
Nick, it could be. There's Sam Puzo now in the corner. He's got a goal tonight. Puzo back around, chases the puck. Puck comes out. Taken there by one of the... That's Wilhelm again. Wilhelm trying to rinse and repeat. Does a little toe drag. Gets the puck in deep. Keeps it in deep. Goes back over to the corner to assistant captain Michael Zapp. Zapp forces the puck around to Wilhelm. Wilhelm trying to get it in deep to Puzo. There's Puzo. Sam Puzo with a beautiful pass out front to Daniel Toothaker. It's good to see Daniel out there. He looked like he was hurting toward the end of the first period, so it's nice to see him back out there on the ice.
I kind of feel bad for Mr. Penny because he's the only one in our student section.
He is. He's the one lone student here tonight, Nicholas.
I didn't know he was taking classes at Simsbury High.
That's right. That's right. All right, here's Simsbury now taking the puck at center ice. Ty Petrus makes a move around. He's trying to get back in front to Hegney. Hegney makes a good move around the Hamden defender. Gets the puck back, takes a shot up wide and high. Back over to Reed Anastasio. Anastasio back to Jack Gaffney, the captain for Hamden. There it comes back into Eli Monju. Monju gets the puck back into Ty Petrus. Petrus looking for somebody out. He makes a nice move around the Hamden defender. Takes it back over to the left-hand corner where Brody tries to leave it for Quinn Hegney. Hegney does a good stick check. Gaffney gives a good, nice check. There's a great shot in and another beautiful save by Brody. So, again, we've got a couple of good shots here on net. One goal. The lone scorer was Wilhelm, as he went not length to length ice, but he went from center ice and made some nice moves around a lot of the Hamden defenders. And Colby scored a great goal. 3-0 Simsbury with just about 6 minutes gone in the second period.
Everyone loves that ball upstairs.
They sure do. There's a big crowd up there. Well, it's nice and warm up there, Nicholas. All right, here's a pass over to Humphreys. Humphreys making great moves around. He can't get the puck in front. There's back to Gavin Bulger. Bulger over to Humphreys. Humphreys back out to Luke Melanson. Melanson into Humphreys. Makes a nice move at the circle. There's a nice pass. It comes back to Reed Bulger. Bulger over to Melanson. Melanson back to Max Berger. It looks like we are going to have a penalty now. Penalty on number 15 for boarding. I believe it's number 15, Sean McMahon, forward junior for Hamden.
You know how they have at like yard goat games or at UConn games, businesses, they can host business parties?
Yes,
One of
absolutely.
those, they could host a business party here at Simsbury High School hockey game.
You know, that's a great idea, Nick. They've got quite the room up there to do something like that.
They do.
You know, I think that would be a great idea.
Maybe a nice AT&T party.
Yeah, how about that? Or how about a nice Simsbury community media party up there? We could get Patrick Fallon. A quick shout out to Patrick Fallon and to Bree Goolsby for allowing all of this to take place. They are our station manager and important people back at our studios to ensure that we can properly edit these games and get them on television.
And Patrick, don't worry, we'll get all the food.
Yeah.
And the drinks.
That's right, Patrick. That'll be on Nicholas. All right, here we go.
Or maybe we'll put it on Will.
Number 4, Quinn Hegney. Hegney wins the faceoff back to Petrus. Petrus gets it back over to Melanson. Now they're trying to look for the Hegney out front. He's being harassed there. Melanson takes a quick shot. Nice rebound. Oh, big-time goal by Quinn Hegney. Unbelievable goal by Quinn Hegney. But it looks like Petrus is going to go off for a penalty. I'm not sure. But great top shelf goal by Quinn Hegney to make the score 4-0. And that was on a rebound shot by Luke Melanson. So incredible shot, and it is now 4-0 Simsbury. Goals so far by Sam Puzo, Colby Wilhelm, Michael Zapp. Zapp and Puzo scored in the first period, and Quinn Hegney and Colby Wilhelm have scored here in the second period.
Interesting. In the ref, when they all went to the high five line, pointed to number 2. I think that was Ty Petrus, and pointed him to go into the penalty box. So I don't get what that penalty was on.
I think it was after the goal scored, Nick. There was a little pushing and shoving that went back between Ty and one of the Green Dragons. So we're going to go 4-on-4 here for a little while.
Like in football, when after they score a touchdown, unsportsmanlike penalty.
Yes.
When they celebrate after a touchdown, we'll probably see a lot of those.
Something like that. Here's a steal here by T.J. Perlman. Simsbury is shorthanded. I'm sorry, it is 5-on-4. Green Dragons have a power play.
We'll probably see a lot of those in the Super Bowl, which is on Sunday.
Coming up Sunday.
Eagles against Chiefs.
That's right.
And the field is untractable, meaning it's a tough field and it can move in and out of the stadium.
Wow, that's interesting. That's a good point. I did not know that about that field. All right, Simsbury is able to clear their zone. And Nick, Ty Petrus did get a high stick. He got a penalty for high sticking.
Okay.
There comes Edwin Misevich, number 16 for the Green Dragons. He gets the puck over to Gio DeStefanis. They're not able to set their power play up and outbreak Simsbury. Here comes Wilhelm down. He's got somebody down. He toe drags it. Oh, puck almost. That was a great save by Brody, as I believe that's Max Berger. It is. Maximilian Berger, a junior forward, just missed the rebound there. We got a good shot at that.
What's your prediction for the Super Bowl? Eagles or Chiefs?
I am predicting that the Eagles will win. I'm going to go 24-16.
Did you see what Andy Reid did on opening night?
No, what did he do? Did he draw some mustaches?
Well, speaking about a mustache,
yeah,
he actually touched someone's mustache.
Oh, you're kidding.
During opening night on the Eagles. I think it might have been Jason Kelsey's.
Oh, boy. That doesn't surprise me. They're having a good time. There's Quinn Smith. He takes the puck around, trying to get it out to number 15. That's Sean McMahon.
But I wouldn't be surprised during halftime, because the halftime show is Rihanna if Andy Reid starts drawing mustaches on the referees' faces like that commercial.
That's right. That's right. All right, back to the action here. We got about 9 seconds to go in the Petrus penalty for high sticking. There's a nice move there by Hamden. That was number 3, Bode Becker. And Simsbury kills off the Hamden Green Dragon power play. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the second period. Simsbury beating Hamden right now 4-0. Great game so far by our Trojans, as they look very smooth and quick and fast. And here comes Simsbury back again. Petrus trying to get the puck over to Max Berger, not able to do so. Hamden just willing to ice the puck to get a line change. Looks like they were a little gassed, Nicholas. We got 5 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the second period.
How about our UConn boys team winning last night against Marquette?
Big win against Marquette last night. What did it end up being, a 15-point spread?
I think, unfortunately, they got their mojo back, so I think we're going to see them beat Creighton at Creighton, and I believe I think the team's going to start cranking.
That's great. There's Puzo now. Puzo over to the left side. He goes back to Monju. Monju takes a shot in and tipped in front by Daniel Toothaker. I don't know if that goal is going to be given to Toothaker or to Eli Monju. That was a great
goal.
Yeah, great goal, and Simsbury takes a 5-0 lead on a very what looks like depleted Hamden hockey team. I've said it a couple of times here. I've not seen Hamden this week ever. Like I mentioned in pregame, Nick, they're one of the Connecticut powerhouse hockey teams of the state in Division I, and they are clearly having an off year this year. Oh, they did give Mike Zapp the goal. That's his second goal of the night. So that had to be an assist to Eli Mongeau as he shot the puck in from defense. Mongeau now back to Driscoll. Driscoll's heads up, gives a pass out there to Zapp. Zapp's unable to keep that on his stick, but they get the puck back. Shooting it around. Here comes our Trojans once again down here, putting the pressure on. Humphreys, Puzo, and it looks like Gavin Bulger. Gavin is the only freshman on the Simsbury team, and he gets some good ice time.
You know what I'm excited
about? He's a big boy, Nicholas. Number 20, Gavin Bulger, is a big hockey player. He's got some size and only a freshman.
I'm excited for some baseball action.
You know, as the weather starts to warm up, right? We mentioned during the first period intermission that it's going to be 60 this Friday, and we're still in the first part of February. Very weird winter weather.
Soon the Red Sox will begin.
Well, look at this.
Think about it.
The puck is out,
Baseball
Nicholas. The puck jumped out of play and almost hit a couple of spectators.
Almost hit Papa Mike and Mr. Mateo in the house.
And they do the right thing and throw the puck back onto the ice to ensure that the referee takes it. There's Quinn Hegney now.
Just mentioned those are our first student section spectators.
Yes.
That we had in a while.
Very good point. There's Luke Melanson. Melanson dipsy-dooling around. He gets the puck back into Humphreys. Humphreys gets it down low to Max Berger. Berger takes a hit, gets it over to Gavin Bulger. Bulger tried to get it to Humphreys and outbreaks the Green Dragons. Here comes now 28, Chase Cotton. He gets the puck back to Jack Gaffney.
Look at Mr. Penny over there. He looks like he's ready for a nap and a popcorn, and he's ready for a soda or something.
I bet you he'd love a popcorn.
Where's his blanket? That's the only thing he needs is a blanket.
He's one of the hardest working men for all of these sporting events. He goes to a lot. All right, here comes our Trojans right down the right front. Back up. Oh! Hang on. No goal. They're going to call no goal here.
His helmet got knocked off.
Oh, yeah. Tommy Humphreys' helmet got knocked off. The goal got moved. And that's too bad because I forget who that was, but it looked like it might have been Reed Bulger. Took a shot on an open net and didn't miss it.
And the goal came off.
Yeah.
It's post.
3 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the second period with the Simsbury Trojans leading the Hamden Green Dragons 5-0. They have dominated play in these first two periods. Here goes TJ Perlman right over in the corner. Kevin Winkler chases the Hamden defenseman. Winkler gets the puck back. He's looking desperately out front for somebody to pass to. Ends up giving it back to the D. Defenseman shoots it back in. Here goes Winkler. Winkler trying to get the puck out front. They're trying to jam it in. Back out to Aiden Driscoll. Driscoll just gets the puck in deep. He's happy to shove it in deep behind the net. Simsbury takes it there. Giovanni gets the puck back, and it bounces over the blue line, so Simsbury has to retreat and make sure there's no offsides. Colby Wilhelm now gets it over to his partner, Driscoll. Driscoll with a nice pass to Winkler. Winkler with a great pass into Vinny Mateo. Over off to the side to Perlman, and a quick whistle. Quick whistle by our referee as Brody Sargolini made a nice save, but that puck was bouncing down his left pad.
Tomorrow night, Will and I are going to be doing the Simsbury High School girls basketball game.
That's right.
Versus Concord.
Good plug for our Simsbury girls basketball team who are having an amazing season themselves. There's Reed Anastasio now going over there with Gaffney.
And you'll be hard
Hamden.
at trying to win your dunk match.
I will, Nicholas. That's where I'll be tomorrow. There's another nice save by Brody.
As I think your dunk team is almost winning the league.
Yeah.
So you gotta get. I was talking with your dunk partner. Last night, and he said you guys gotta stay focused like that UConn team, and you guys gotta start winning.
I hope so.
Let's go.
I hope so. There's Mike Zapp now. He takes the face off. Shot in by Reed. Nice save over to the corner by Brody. And here comes our Trojans once again. They look to set up. Reed Bulger, nice pass over to Melanson. They look up, trying to get to the winger.
You think, Dad, you could ever coach hockey after you playing this season?
I love coaching. I'm sure I could. I don't know if I'd want to, but I do love the sport. All right, here we go, Nicholas. Quinn Hegney now with Anastasio. Anastasio, nice stick check, a poke check there by goalie. Brody for Hamden, who does a great job, and Hamden's just willing to ice the puck to get a breather. So the face-off will come back to the right side of Brody. And so far, we're seeing a lot of the same action, right, Nick? The Simsbury Trojans have not given up.
Yes, we are.
All right, let's see. We've got face-off win there by Tommy Humphreys. Gavin Bulger and Humphreys going at him. Puck's kind of died at the blue line there. It does end up getting into the Simsbury offensive zone as it bounces off the shoulder of our referee. Colby Wilhelm now makes a nice move. Back over to Aiden Driscoll. Driscoll gets it out. It makes its way up to Simsbury, to Berger into... Oh, nice save by Brody. Into Gavin Bulger. And Eli Monju and Colby Wilhelm retreat to grab the puck. There's no icing. There's 30 seconds to go in the second period. There's a nice move up to Humphreys. Humphreys trying to get through about 4 Green Dragon defensemen. And they poke the puck away from him. There it goes into Wilhelm. Wilhelm over to Bulger. Wilhelm trying to get the puck into Max Berger. And Max is not able to keep the puck in there. The Green Dragons do break out, one of their rare breakouts. And the second period comes to an unceremoniously end as Simsbury puts 3 more goals on the board to take a 5-0 lead. Goals in that period by Colby Wilhelm, Michael Zapp, and Quinn Hegney. So we have a 5-0 lead for our Simsbury Trojans. The Trojans added to their shots on goal. They now have, again, unofficial, but something close to 20 shots on goal versus Hamden's 3 shots. So we'll be back right after this for third period action. Again, Simsbury Trojans 5, Hamden Green Dragons 0. We'll be back after this. All right, Nick, we are back for third period action here at our International Skating Center.
Nice and warm in here.
Of Simsbury. Yep, we were just saying
great.
We think it's probably warmer outside than it is inside. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is crazy. Our Simsbury Trojans come out. It's Brendan Lynch. We haven't said his name at all tonight. Brady Davis.
Where is the final?
And Andrew Westhaver.
For high school hockey playoffs.
You know, it's usually down at the Yale Whale. But I am not sure if that, in fact, is where it is this year. I don't know. We haven't said much about the coaches for Hamden, but Hamden is coached by longtime head coach Todd Hall. Assistants are R.J. Ugolik, Sean Buska, and Todd Brandy. While Simsbury, as we've said, has head coach David Alekna and assistant coaches Dan Lee and Stefan Kaprowski. Again, those guys, Coach Lee, Coach Kaprowski, and Coach Alekna, have done a phenomenal job with these Trojans this year. Again, they started play tonight with 11 wins out of 14 games. This is game 15 for the Trojans. After this, they've got 5 games left, I think. They will go to. I saw their schedule.
I think they play Glastonbury next at the Simsbury Farms.
Is that their next game against Simsbury Farms?
That's their next game. And I better see you there.
Yeah, they do. They play Glastonbury at Simsbury Farms at 8 o'clock, and then on the road in Cromwell against Xavier on February 15th.
We could think about doing that game Saturday and do the game from the pool deck.
Yeah, if it continues to be as warm as it is.
We'll just have to have Mr. Bronlick bring his bathing suit. We'll just have to ask him first before he does it.
That's right. All right, Nicholas, here we go. We're back to action. Third period action here. Looking out in front for Reed Bolger. The pass just jumped over his stick. Luke Melanson goes back. Grabs the puck. Tries to get it out to Tommy Humphreys, and this is going to be a rare icing for the Trojans. As Luke was looking for the left winger at the red line, and it jumped over Tommy's stick and into the Green Dragon zone. So a rare face-off to the left of Brendan Lynch, senior goaltender for the Trojans. Win by Simsbury. Face-off win by Simsbury, but goes back to Jack Gaffney. There goes Simsbury, back up to Humphreys. Humphreys down the right side, tries to get around the Hamden defenseman, who's Colin Bork. Humphreys puts the puck back in, gets the puck back from Aiden Driscoll. Little sloppy here to start the third period. Here's Colby Wilhelm down the right side. He takes it right in front, right out in front to Max Berger. Max trying to get something going. Back out to Driscoll. Aiden Driscoll right, takes a shot in. It's off the pad of one of the Green Dragons in front of Berger. Berger over to Humphreys. He takes a quick shot. Comes all the way down to the Simsbury zone. Behind the net with a head of steam is Aiden Driscoll. He's going down the right side. Up against the Hamden defender. He tries to get around him. Looked like he was tripped a little bit. There's Berger. Berger trying to do a give and go with Gavin Bolger down there. There's number 9, Winkler. Winkler right out to Reed Bolger. Oh, Bolger just goes high and wide over the net. And here comes the Hamden Green Dragons. Racing down the left side was number 16, Edwin Mansevich, and he gives the puck up to Luke Melanson, who's going all the way down and scores! Melanson with a great goal. Holy cow. Captain Luke Melanson, similar to the Colby Wilhelm goal, Nick. But Luke went the entire length of the ice, zone to zone, and a beautiful top shelf shot over the glove side of Hamden's goalie, Brody Sargolini. So that makes the score 6-0. And Simsbury is now effectively pouring it on. Unassisted for Melanson. Great job by Luke. There's TJ Perlman now trying to find Winkler. Winkler gets upended at center ice by 17, Colin Bork for the Dragons. Puck bounces around. It gets out to Vincent Matteo. He makes a beautiful pass to Winkler. Winkler down the right side, puts on the brakes. Out to Eli Monju. Monju backhands it into the corner. Chased there by, I think that is TJ Perlman. It is. Simsbury takes it back in. Perlman trying to get the puck back. Goes to Driscoll. Driscoll gets the puck back out. He inadvertently backhands it into his own zone, but chases right back after it. Gives it to Eli. Eli Monju back around the net. Nice footwork there by Monju. He gets the puck up to, it looks like, Sam Puzo. Puzo back over into the corner. Taken away by the Green Dragons. Nice back check there by Petrus. Ty trying to get the puck over, is not able to. It's taken there by the Dragons. Monju takes the puck behind the net, makes a beautiful move, nifty move around the Green Dragons, and here comes the Trojans. Off the Toothaker. Toothaker right out in front. It's left right there. Hamden gets the puck away over to the corner. Back over to Simsbury. Nice save by Brody. Back out in front. Stick checked away, and out breaks the Dragons. Back right down to Brendan Lynch. He's happy to close up. He covers up, and there'll be a face-off to his left. And I'm going to mark that as the fourth shot on goal for the Hamden Green Dragons. Simsbury somewhere in the neighborhood of 23, 24 shots on net to Hamden's 4. Face-off win by Simsbury. Over to Toothaker. Toothaker turns, spins, and wheels. Tries to get the puck over to Puzo. He does. Puzo gets it out to center ice. Back to Toothaker. Back over to Puzo. Puzo back in now. Into the offensive zone. Hamden zone. There's Bolger. Hamden doing a quick change. Line change. Puzo back over to Luke Melanson. Just scored a tremendous goal for the Trojans, going the entire length of the ice, dancing around 4 or 5 players, including his own. Here goes Mike Zapp on the left side now. He's back down in to Anastasio, back over to Zapp. Bounces over his stick, but he stays with it. Back in the corner, trying to get out to Luke Melanson. There's Luke right now. He chases after the puck. Great move by Luke to get around that defender. And here comes Simsbury once again. Bolger. He's coming up, gets the puck back to his forehand, takes a nice nifty shot, and a save by Brody. 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the game. Third period here. We've just seen about 5 minutes and 45 seconds tick off the clock. We've seen another goal by our Trojans, Nicholas. Luke Melanson with a really nice shot on net. Face-off win by Simsbury. Another shot on net by the Trojans. I feel like I'm a broken record tonight, Nick.
Yeah.
Right? It seems like we've seen the ice has been tilted toward the Hamden zone all night.
I was wondering, you know how in baseball there's like Morsi rules in Little League?
Yes.
What is there a Morsi rule in youth hockey or hockey?
There is not. And great pass. That's Michael Zapp, and that's a hat trick for Zapp. What a pass. And we're going to get the assist on that one. But I believe that was an assist by Hagney. But that's a hat trick by Michael Zapp. That's his third goal of the evening.
Did you see Coach Lucknow waving his hat?
I did. That was a nice pass cool. By either Anastasio or by Hagney. But that's 3 goals for Mr. Zapp. And he's had a goal in each of the 3 periods. Great job by Michael. 7-0 Simsbury with 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. And Simsbury continues to keep flying all over. They are continually pounding Hamden. Mike. Yeah, it was assist by Quinn Hegney. That was just a great play by Quinn behind the net. And he got the puck right out in front to Michael, who did not miss the left corner of the net. He did a great job to go blocker side low and snuck it right in the net. There's a nice play there by Thomas Matut for Hamden. Again, Hamden down now by 7 goals, 7-0. This is something that I'm not used to seeing in a Simsbury-Hamden game. As I've said, Hamden, is one of the powerhouses in the state of Connecticut for hockey for years. Oh, there's another one. That one just bounced right out in front, and Gavin Bolger was not going to miss it. So third goal of the period. It's now 8-0 Simsbury, and Gavin Bolger, along with Michael Zapp and Luke Melanson, have lit the lamp, as they say, Nicholas, 3 times here in the third period. Quickly, this game is becoming a laugher.
So if the season ended today, who would Simsbury face in the playoffs?
Well, I think we heard Mr. Pinney say that they might get a bye. So they wouldn't know they'd get a bye. There's a beautiful pass to Winkler. Center ice. He comes down, cuts in front, tries to give the pass over to Vinny Matteo, and puck ends up back on the stick of Hamden, who just dumps it in.
Would they get a home game or an away game?
They'd get a home game. They'd get at least one home game, at least in the first round, or what would be considered the second round of the tournament. There goes Vinny Matteo right around the defenseman. He takes the puck deep around the net, leaves a backhand there for...
First round bye is good because then you can rest the players and stuff in practice.
I agree. And in order to get a first round bye in the CIAC, we understand that you have to finish in the top 3 of the state. And right now they're third. Simsbury's third.
Wow.
So as long as they keep winning, and again, I was going to go to their schedule. So after this game, they have 5 games left. They've got Glastonbury, Xavier, South Windsor, Northwest Catholic, and Farmington Valley. I think we've got the South Windsor game on the 22nd, which is senior night.
Yes. Yes, we do.
There's Luke Melanson again, making some nice moves.
It'll be fun seeing Will again back on the ice. We should get him skates.
Yeah, we're going to have to protect him. We don't want him. Will is an important person to our broadcast.
We should get Will skate in the helmet and skates.
Pads,
and
Nicholas.
Put him out in pads and put him out there with the camera. That would be funny.
Put him in a big bubble. We don't need him hurt.
Or dress him up as the Trojan mascot.
A big thank you tonight, speaking of that, to Will Bromlick, who's managing our second camera for tonight's action, along with who you've heard, my color commentary partner all night, Nicholas Sinacori, manning. He's doing 2 jobs tonight, color commentary and the main camera here, as well as a big thank you to Bob Bromlick, who helped produce the opening and does a great job helping us put everything together. So thanks to the Bromlicks. Nicholas, thanks to you. It's fun doing these games. We have 5 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the third period.
We should consider doing the Glastonbury game at Simsbury Farms.
Yeah, exactly. So Simsbury right now, Nicholas, is up by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 8-0. There's Jack Gaffney.
That's a good point. Put it into football terms.
Right? With the Super Bowl coming up. Super Bowl coming up, as we talked about last period.
That's going to be fun. That Super Bowl game match. 2 brothers going at it. Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey.
Big time, right? That'll be interesting. All right, here comes our Dragons. We need some action down this end, Nick. Even though we don't want the Dragons to score, we need to put some action down here. There's number 7, Lennon Fortier. He's a 1 freshman. Or I apologize. Hamden has 4 freshmen on their team. There's a puck stolen by Hegney. And, oh, what a save. Probably the save of the year by Brody Sargolini.
I think
Brody, nice save, my friend. That was an open net for, who was that down there, Nicholas?
I think it was
I think it was either Reed Bolger or Reed Anastasio. It was one of them, but that was a heck of a save by Brody. Unbelievable.
We're missing tonight.
And here's another quick pass in. Oh, and Max Berger goes top shelf on Brody.
We're missing
and there's
tonight.
Another goal for our Simsbury Trojans. So Max Berger, forward junior, nice goal. And it is now a 9-0 lead for the Simsbury Trojans with just over 4 minutes to go in the game.
We're missing a UConn women's game tonight.
Oh, who are they playing?
I think they're playing Marquette at Marquette.
Okay, all right. Another beautiful pass by Colby Wilhelm. I will tell you this, Nick. With these guys on the ice, there seems to be zero let-up. And here comes Hamden right now.
That was a tough loss for UConn women Sunday against South Carolina. And Gino Auriemma, unfortunately, got technical for throwing a water bottle onto the court.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay, I did not see that.
And Dawn Staley wearing an Eagles sweatshirt.
I did see that.
Game.
Yeah, so she obviously showing who she'll be rooting for in this upcoming Super Bowl. Has it gotten colder in here, Nick, or is it me?
I'm still warm.
You're warm? I think you're higher.
I think I'm blood warm.
Yes, you're a lot warmer. Your blood's a lot warmer than Dad's.
I watched the Connecticut Will game the other day. Shout out to them.
Yes, where actually this is their
game.
home arena, right? On the other side.
They played the Boston Pride on Nesson.
All right, let's get here's the Vinny Matteo line. We got Vincent Matteo out with Perlman, TJ Perlman, and Kevin Winkler. There's Winkler down the left side. Nice drop pass to Perlman. Perlman goes around the defense, give and go, quick shot, nice save by Brody.
What do you think about Kyrie Irving going to the Dallas Mavericks?
You know, I think that's probably a good move for all teams. I think the Mavericks are getting a pretty darn good basketball player. Hope there's no more drama. And I think the Nets made out pretty good on that.
Did you see what Aaron Rodgers said?
No, I did not.
So Aaron Rodgers said he'll announce his retirement.
Yep.
After he goes through a dark retreat.
Oh, okay.
So after a dark retreat, he's going to then announce his retirement.
Wow.
So what's it like?
He's just going to go dark. What that means is he's not going to say anything or stay away from media. Hang on, let's get back to the action here. Here we go. Hamden's got the puck over in the corner. Simsbury keeping it in on their zone. And icing is waved off as it looked like it touched Eli Monjou's stick. Simsbury takes the chance to switch up their line. This again, too, icing is waved off. 2.5 minutes to go in the game with our Trojans leading the Hamden Green Dragons 9-0. They've scored 4 goals in this period. Here comes another rush by Daniel Toothaker. He ends up getting a puck somehow and ends up finding its way over to Simsbury. And I'm not sure who scored that. Number 2, Ty Petrus.
I think that was Ty.
Right? Ty Petrus adds the 5th goal of the period, and it is now 10-0. So at this point, I think maybe the Trojans should play keep away or something, huh? Let's keep a 10-0 Simsbury over Hamden.
I heard rumors with the NFL draft coming up.
Yep.
That the Patriots, the New England Patriots, are going to go after a first-round draft pick and then trade that pick to the Cincinnati Bengals for T. Higgins.
Wow. That'd be something.
That'd be a huge pickup.
Here comes Hamden. Shoves the puck in behind the net to Wilhelm. Wilhelm looking with his heads up. He's got Petrus streaking down the right side. Petrus trying to make a move around the defenseman. Nice save there by Brody. You've said that a lot tonight. He actually, Brody, the goalie for Hamden, Brody Sargolini, made the save of the year. I don't think I've seen a better save, a glove save on, I believe it was TJ Perlman, but it was unbelievable. All right, 1 minute and 35 seconds to go in the game. And it looks like, Nicholas, we have a Simsbury Trojan with his helmet on the bench. I wonder if that was the Trojan that went down during the first period. I think it's Jack Beckinsale, as it looks like he may have gotten hurt, but they got him out of the game. There's number 7, Reed Anastasio. Nice blocker save by Brody. We're quickly getting to about 1 minute left in the game. Jack Gaffney now takes the puck away from Simsbury.
I wonder if Jack Gaffney is related to the Gaffneys here in Simsbury.
I was wondering that too. 1 minute to go in the game. 1 minute, mercifully, to go for the poor Hamden Dragons.
Which we miss Sean Gaffney and Ricky Alekna here.
Our two coaches for the JV hockey team.
We got to interview them. We got to have them come on our next home game, maybe senior night.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
can convince them both, and we can interview them.
30 seconds to go in the game, Nicholas. So this is Quinn Hegney. Hegney's just trying to keep the puck away from Hamden. He turns up now. Skating quickly past down the left-hand side of the rink. Makes a nifty move right out in front. Nice save by Brody. So 10 seconds to go in the game. And Simsbury has a 10-0 lead. Quick recap here, Nicholas, as goals by Ty Petrus, Quinn Hegney, Luke Melanson, Max Berger, Gavin Bulger, Colby Wilhelm, Sam Puzo, and then 3 goals by Michael Zapp. A hat trick for the senior forward, Michael Zapp. An incredible job by our Simsbury Trojans tonight. They just played very, very well, right from the first puck drop to the last second. They kept the pressure on. Big win for our Simsbury Trojans, 10-0. So, Nicholas, an incredible game. Thank you very much, my friend.
You're welcome.
For doing a great job tonight, keeping me honest. We'll keep we will keep the camera on our handshaking here just to make sure there's nothing, as this is always a nice thing that's done right for all players in the game as Simsbury.
We see that in the NHL during the playoffs.
Yes.
During the Stanley Cup playoffs, after a team fights so hard.
Right. Both teams
fight so hard, and the next team doesn't get to move on, and they shake each other's hand. That's great to see.
It's great to see.
Like when the Bruins last year got beat by the Carolina Hurricanes, and they got knocked out, and it was great to see them going through that line.
Yes.
Because, this year, they all want that to go, and they want the Stanley Cup this year.
Right, exactly. All right, Nicholas, good job tonight. Again, we will leave you end of the game here at Simsbury's International Skating Center. our Simsbury Trojans 10, the Hamden Green Dragons 0. Have a good night, everyone. All right, we're here after the game with Coach David Alekna on a huge win by our Trojans, as we've seen 10-0 tonight. Probably in all the years that I've done SCTV Trojans hockey, this was the largest offensive output that I've ever seen. And right from the initial puck drop, there was absolutely no stop in their aggressiveness, the fluidity, if that's a word, of the skating. I mean, the guys just did awesome. Tell me a little bit about, what you saw on the bench over there.
So this was going to be a get-right game for us. Last game we tied St. Joseph's, a team we felt like we should have had a stronger performance. We knew we wanted to come out with a strong first period, really tilt the ice. And what's great about this game, we kept improving as the game went along. First period we get 2, next period we get 3, last period we get 5. We really put the hammer down, and it's great to see us putting so many goals up on the board. Yeah.
I did say it a bunch of times. It was great to see senior Michael Zapp get a hat trick. We saw you even waving the hat on the bench when that was great. Anytime our seniors can do that. You've had an amazing season. I mean, a really, really strong season. I know they say, and any good coach will tell you, it's really not how you start, it's how you finish, right? So you want to keep that momentum going. I was here to see a little bit of the St. Joe's game. I thought that was a great game. I thought the back and forth, it was fantastic. I was happy to see the guys come out, like you say, in a get-right game, bounce back, and they were just strong all night long. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, so it comes to this point of the season, game 14, 15. This is a grind. Like the winter season, like when it comes to high school sports, it's long. It feels extended, and now we're getting towards the playoff time. We want to be peaking right now. So in a game where maybe we felt like we didn't play our best, even our off game, like we still played pretty well against St. Joe's on Monday. Yeah. We want to make sure we carry this momentum. These last 5 games heading into the conference playoffs, make sure we're going out like stronger than the way we started.
Yeah. Let me ask you, in a game that gets away, and clearly even after period 2, when you've got the 5-0 lead, the shots on goal, unofficially, I had somewhere close to maybe 28 Simsbury to Hamden 4. And like 2 or 3 of the 4 were, from the red line that just happened to get in on Brendan. How do you keep the team motivated? Like, how do you keep the guys going? Is that something they do on their own? Especially when that game starts getting away. You don't want it to get chippy. You certainly don't want to take any unnecessary injuries or things like that. What do you, as a coach, what's your thought process there?
So in that regard, we actually talked about that in the second intermission. We obviously, it's great to put double digits on the board, but also on the other side, it's important to have that 0 stay up there for the away team. And we were just emphasizing, let's do this for Brendan, right? Brendan Lynch, our goalie, he's come up so much for us, right? Made impossible saves for us. He's kind of taken games, stolen games for us. Yeah. We got to make sure we preserve this shutout for him. Last time we played Hamden, we gave up a 5-on-3 with about 4 minutes left, blew the shutout. We knew it wasn't going to happen this time. We made that a point of emphasis.
Oh, that's terrific. Yeah. Well, Coach Alekna, congratulations on a big victory tonight. Good luck. I think you've got Glastonbury and then Xavier coming up. I know you don't want to look too far ahead. 4 or 5 games left in the season. Right. So good luck the rest of the way, and we'll see you. I think the next game we do is senior night on February 22nd, so we're looking forward to that. Can't wait. Thanks again.
All right, thank you.
All right, here we go. We're wrapping up here. Another tremendous victory by our Simsbury Trojans. 10-0 tonight over the Hamden Green Dragons. Thanks again for watching, and have a great night.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.